Alright, welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, Target Experience. I want you guys to think about what color have I been saying they've been using yesterday, right? And you will see an example of, again, color warfare. Now look at her standing there, right? She's standing there, right? She sees me, acting like if she's on her phone now. You know, there's certain things called earbuds, you know. You can get them cheap on Amazon. Anywhere from $10 to $20. The ones I have on, I think I paid $19.95, $20. See? And now she got close, she got off the phone. They want me to know that they're controlling black women. And yeah, thank you for the call on there. They're controlling black women and manipulating them. This is why they don't listen to black men. All right? Anyhow, now you see he's going to drive off, right? See that? You see that, right? Like I said, man. Like I said, all right? I know them like clockwork. I know them like clockwork. So, I'm heading to pick up my daughter from school, and that's why you see him parked here. All right? Okay, he was double parked, not double parked, sorry. He was parked behind, parked in front of the hydrant. All right? But this is what they do.
What happened to you?
And that is why it is my purpose and mission to expose what it is that they do. This is a cult, a super cult, created by those in power, created by the elites, right, who are the architect of these programs. And that those elites also include those within the churches, right? And I'm talking about your pastors and your prosperity pastors. I'm talking about those religious institutions like the Vatican, like the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which is the wealthiest church in the world. It's even wealthier than the Vatican, than the Roman Catholic Church. Would you believe that? Right? They taken about $500 billion a year in donations, and you know they have other forms of business outside of the religious institution. All right, many people will say, "Oh, the Vatican Church ain't got nothing compared to the the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints." All right. So yeah, I was upstairs. I was doing laundry. I came in and I had to wash the children's school clothes. All right. Pam, of course, didn't do any laundry at all. She was trying to get me to do the laundry yesterday, and I said to her, "I said, I'll tell you what, I'll do the laundry if you spend an hour going over Alyssa's math with her." And she goes, "No, I'd rather do the laundry." Yeah, there you go. Anything to avoid helping our children study and engage with them in doing any sort of schoolwork or homework with them. She'd avoid it like a plague. Oh, we had the fire trucks. Yeah. Then I got in the house and you know, shit's on the floor. You know, containers fall down with clothes and other stuff in there, and they just left them there. And my daughter again, as messy as her mother. As messy as her mother. All right, so yeah. I'm not cleaning up after her. She's going to clean up. And here's the thing. I made her clean up yesterday, all right, before I left. I made her clean up, and I swept her area underneath her desk, underneath her other desk that she eats on and she do homework on. Like, walk right in front of me, right? Yeah. This is what they do. It's called the blocking theme. You see how I am? You see where I'm walking, right? But he comes and he has all the space on the other side. But he comes and he walks right in front of me. This is the blocking theme, but you know what? I moved them out the way. All right? Move them out the way. And what they'll do is the next time they'll send another nigger peon to walk right in front of me and not move, right? Listen, if I'm walking on the sidewalk, I'm giving you all the space over here. Why you decide that you're gonna walk right in front of me, right? Look at another one. Look, another one. Another one. Another one. See? See what I'm saying? Another one. You see what I'm saying? I understand their tactics, and again, they'll use multiple people for multiple ethnicity, right? For multiple ethnicity. To engage in targeting. Alright? And this is what I say. The nigger peons are their own enemies and the enemies of black people worldwide. You know, this is why, you know, you have the satchel nations that are saying, you know, we're not going to give black Americans and black people from the diaspora any sort of citizenship. And it's not because they don't want to, but it's because they understand the religious indoctrination of the minds of black men and black women in the Western world, and they are a danger to what it is that they're trying to do in Africa. Okay, unless they're Pan-Africans. If you're a black person, you're a Pan-Africanist, they'll welcome you. If you're a black person, you're Christian, you're Muslim, they're like, nah, you know, we're not ready for you guys yet. They have to develop a deprogramming program for black people migrating from the West to those nations that are Pan-Africanist nations. You have to. If you don't, right, the West has weaponized the minds of black people. Okay, particularly black Christians, black religious people, particularly black Christians. Their minds have been weaponized. All right, and they will cause the destabilization of those nations that are trying to do what's right for their people, who are trying to uplift their people, who are trying to push forward. You already hear these Christians talking about, you know, Israel Traore should convert to Christianity. That's the first thing they say. Well, you had other leaders before who were Christians, who were Muslims, and didn't do shit, except they were the puppets of the West. And they kept their people in poverty. So what does being a Christian has to do with him doing what's best for his nation? You see, this is what they do, how they hijack, just like the racist Caucasians. They'll hijack our culture. They've hijacked our minds. Right? So no. Keep religion out of your government. Keep religion out of politics. Right? And work on making your nation better. Work on improving the lives of the people within your nation. Work on educating your nation so that the majority of the people in your nation will be highly educated. Not just educated, but they'll be highly educated, highly skilled. Right? That is the only way moving forward that you're going to give your people of your nation a chance going forward, right? So they can progress positively, right? Modernize your nation. Create infrastructure. You are working with a blank slate, so you can create, a future where. Oh, near Predator Department. Look at it. Now, why they park up on the other side of the street? Oh, look. What is it? Car number 3231. You see what I'm saying? Look at where they park. Like, there's all this parking space, and they decided, like I said, man, this is what I talk about. Right? Because they're the police, they get to do whatever they want to do, block off traffic, when clearly they can park on the other side, or even turn the vehicle the other way around and park in the parking space that's there. But no. No. She's waiting for me. Look. As I approach these stalkers, and that's why you see the New York Predator Department right there. Let me know, they're stalkers. They got their stalkers stalking me. Right? Yeah. They got their stalkers stalking me. So yeah. So no, like I said, don't let religion become the major force in your society. All right. Not to say people can't practice their religion. Keep it out of politics. Religion has, whenever you have religious people in politics, your nation will always go backwards, not forward. Your nation will always be in turmoil, right? Your nation will always have those within the nation who is going to commit some of the worst crimes, right? Your nation will become a safe haven for some of the worst group of people that you can imagine, all because of religion. Religion does all these things, so no matter what they tell you, right? Religion does. Look at America. As great of a country that they will say America is, but it's great for who? I'll tell you who it's great for. It's great for the racists. It's great for the elites, the millionaire class, who are some of the worst criminals and commit some of the worst crimes, and they get away with it. Look at the police force in America, right? Again, you'll find the worst criminals in every sense of the word, that engage in every kind of criminality, and they get away with it. Now, once in a while, they will throw a few of them under the bus, but that's a distraction. It is a distraction, because the majority of police officers are criminals. And this is not me saying that. I'm not going to tell you guys this based on what they have done to me and my experience, with these criminal police officers. Another police over here. All right, like I said, all right, you can't silence me, so they're going to try to intimidate me. That's what it is. It's not going to work, though. All right, it's not going to work. But yeah, all right, go look at the. All you gotta do is Google, right? What percentage of right? What percentage of police officers are abusing their wives? Right? You have the highest rate of domestic violence, domestic abuse, amongst law enforcement officers, those in the military. Those are the two organizations where you'll find the most domestic abusers. Right? Now, which other group you'll find who are the most in terms of essay pedophilia, right? You'll have the religious institutions, okay? The religious institutions and law enforcement. Thank you. It's a good deal. Well, yeah, don't come in. What time is it? You usually get out at 2:20. What time is it now? Yeah, it's about 2:20. So they let you out early, huh? Okay, you hungry? All right. But yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Using the kids, sticking his tongue out. Using the shot, sticking his tongue out. I'm still recording. They don't even understand. Like I said, they will use children when they can't use the adults. All right, anyway, talk to you guys in the next video.